one of the best things about the Super Bowl are the trailers and the commercials. Had a lot of fire commercials, some hilarious joints, some crazy joints, you know, Breaking Bad and all that. Motherfuckers coming back, you know, niggas spending billions of dollars on advertising to make the best commercials ever.
Shit, I needed every trailer that came out. I needed it because, you know, when the trailers came out, I ran away from the TV. I waited to watch that shit with you. So I ran from the TV, went upstairs while whatever thing came on during the commercial break. Mm-hmm. But I will tell you this, I needed this shit. I needed to pick me up because that halftime show didn't do it for me.
It didn't?
No, and I think it was more so out of jealousy because Rihanna having one baby, I could have dealt with that. Now she's on baby number 2. I can't. Not because it's just that I thought I had a chance, and her having 2 babies, but I know that she no longer wants me. That solidified the whole fucking thing for me.
Do you think you anyway? Super Bowl, we get trailers. We get trailers for movies that are highly anticipated. Trailers for movies that they know that, you know, all eyes are gonna be glued to the TV. We're gonna drop our joint today. We got that. Start with The Flash. Now I had to play fucking freeze tag too. Like run to the TV, run away from it, run to the TV, run away from it. Cause they kept dropping gems. So I ain't seen none of these joints. So I'm excited. We got The Flash. I think Flash is probably one of the first joints that they dropped. Like during the pregame show and shit like that. This movie, I'm hype. The hype levels are crazy for me right now. The hype levels are actually crazy. Because the way I've been hearing this movie talked about, from James Gunn and everything, I'm like, yo, man. Yo. This is going to be something special.
So James Gunn talked about...
Yeah, James Gunn talked about this in particular.
Was he hands on? Was he hands on with this?
I mean, it was pretty much okay. like you know, in the works when he got there. But he's like, I seen it. He's like, yo, this shit right here, yo. And I said, damn. All right, that's all you gotta say. Say less.
Yeah, for him to.
He know what he talking about, yo. So, without any further ado, The Flash. Let's check this motherfucker out. Come on, you two.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe.
Keaton.
So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? Because this is the world where my mom lives. Yeah. I'm not gonna lose her.
Yeah. Fuck.
Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving.
Oh.
Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets.
Oh!
It's my face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Yeah, Dr. Manhattan. Wait.
Also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
Sorry. We've been waiting for
Oh!
Shit! Get the fuck out of here.
A world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
Don't do that!
You're...
Say it!
Yeah. I'm Batman.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future.
What's the play? Batman, what do?
We try not to die.
Supergirl?
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm
Well, we're Barry. Barry, what are you doing?
Our kids are gonna want to see this.
All right. Okay. So
Let me check my fucking.
I
Let me check my eyes because
okay. These days, with the amount of entertainment coming out, I think it really takes a certain level of what's the word I'm looking for? It takes a certain level of
patience.
not patience. It takes a certain level of insanity to really elicit a certain emotion.
Don't make up words. It ain't no.
Just act like you know what I'm saying. Like, it takes a certain level of insanity to elicit a certain type of hype level these days with everything that's coming out, because we're getting top tier entertainment damn near daily. This shit right here damn near left motherfuckers speechless. And it's to the point where these motherfuckers already know what people want. You already know what people want. Flashpoint Paradox is a very, very crazy story that kicks off a lot of stuff. Now, we've read it. We've seen it in the
Animation.
CW Flash. We've seen it in animation. I feel like the way they're doing it here, that shit might hit the hardest it's ever hit. And when you bring Michael Keaton Batman
Michael Keaton.
saying the infamous line, and they led up to it too, to the point where I didn't think he was going to say it, because he had the face like, yeah, I know what you want me to say. I know. All right, I'm Batman. Like, you know, and that shit, and then you go into his theme.
No.
What?
Let me do it. Hold it. Yeah. I'm Batman.
So Batman got a kidney stone now. That's what it sounded like. In the bathroom yelling. And constipated. When you have him in this and you already know what people want, and then you have him say the iconic line, and then you go into his theme with him doing some badass shit, I feel like at that point you already know you got the audience, so we're just sitting here, we're along for the ride, and we're yelling like chimpanzees.
Yeah.
You know you got us.
This is when you drop the mic. This is when you I haven't
been this hype in a while, yo. I've been hype, but I haven't been this hype for like a superhero thing in
a long time.
It's been a minute. Like, I've been hype, but like what they were doing, this is shit that I've always wanted to see. The whole entire universe wanted to see Michael Keaton come back. But now, not only that, you have him and you got Ben Affleck Batman too, and probably more. Because we're dealing with the multiverse, and I swear I gotta watch that shit again.
I know what you're gonna say.
What?
So when I saw the Batman motorcycle, that was Christian Bale's motorcycle. Now that's a reach. I might be reaching.
No, that's. I don't think that's a reach because I saw that and I thought that too. I wasn't about to say that, but I thought that too.
Because that big tired, double tired motorcycles.
The Tumbler. That was not the Tumbler, but yeah, the wide, yeah.
That is Christian Tiger Teeth Bell's motorcycle. I'm telling you right now. They threw so many motherfuckers in this episode, in this trailer. I wouldn't be surprised if you see me in there as Mr. Freeze. I'm telling you, they are throwing. That's me inserting myself into situations that I'm not. I'm sorry.
Did you think?
I haven't been speechless in a while, and I am a fan of good shit. I am somebody who gets lost in the world of television and movies because that's my world. When you deliver like that, that tells me you care about what you are presenting. Oh shit!
I'll tell you what might be a reach, and I gotta go back. A part of me wants to go back and rewatch this trailer, analyze things, and then another part of me doesn't because like they showed a lot in this joint. And whatever I miss, I want to just miss it because I'm already at a 10 out of 10 hype level for the movie. But when I saw that dude getting hit by the blue electricity, my mind said Dr. Manhattan because like I saw that scene and then I remember the scene in Watchmen when the motherfucker was getting hit by the shit. But it's probably not that.
Okay.
But I mean. When we're dealing with multiverse stuff and Flashpoint Paradox,
Zod. How'd you forget Zod?
So I'm like, could Dr. Manhattan be in this shit too? Like okay, so you're uniting all this shit. A part of me thinks we might see every iteration of Batman. Number one, we're seeing Zod. We're seeing the battle from Man of Steel. We're seeing that shit. And him. And whatever he did fucks the timeline up. So now everything is converging.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man.
Yeah, I am.
Listen.
I am excited. I feel good. I've seen things within this trailer that are all. It's making me impatient as well because you it's like they showed how good it's going to be, and now the wait might hurt a little bit more because I am seeing that that was amazing. That oh my gosh.
Now I normally do not do this, but in this case, I'm going to do it. I think this movie might even exceed what Multiverse of Madness did. Because Multiverse of Madness dealt with the multiverse and dealt with bringing different iterations in and characters we've always wanted to see.
Okay.
And you know the hype level on that.
Okay.
This is attacking it in a completely different way, and I don't want to compare because people are always on that Marvel's DC shit when it's not a competition. You don't have to like one and hate the other. You can like both. I like both. I'm a big fan of DC and Marvel. I love them both. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to really,
You're not going to split them down the middle. I like what you do.
And the only reason why I'm going to do this is because these are two movies that deal with the multiverse and the consequences of changing certain events and what can happen and all of that. So I think this one might even surpass what that one did. Like, I know this is early. I know, you know what I mean? The movie's not out yet. But this shit right here, man, I feel like this is going to be... This is gonna be game changing, yo.
Yeah, and I'd be surprised if this shit doesn't go above what we expect. Like this is,
I think it will.
This is creative. This is like it just seems like every director who has dealt with a comic book movie joined forces and said, "Look, this is how you're going to do it." Because the images that we had just seen, and this is perfect for you personally, because I know your team just lost in the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but I really do feel as though this was a great pick-me-up for you because I know how you are about comic books. I love to hear you talk about certain comic books. I really do. And I'm happy for you because you needed this. You really needed this because a few hours ago, you were let down, and I know how that feels. And in my heart, I wish the Eagles had won because it would have made my brother happy, but they didn't win.
It is what it is. Shit happens.
Yeah, man.
Now I could talk about the call at the end of the game because we all know it was bullshit.
I didn't like that call. Let them play. At this point, we got if the team.
We all know the call was bullshit. And then there's gonna be people that like to say, well, you know, one call ain't gonna but you know what? It is what it is. One team won, one team lost.
Yeah, but still, you don't do that as a referee. Bradbury admitted to it, but at the same time, if I get this far in the league, you know, holding call, stretching, I get it, but I feel like the referees helped the Chiefs out a little bit too much.
It is what it is at this point. At least we got these. This was an amazing trailer. This is probably one of the biggest day ones in a long time. I cannot wait to see this movie multiple times because I feel like there'll be more to unpack every single time we see this motherfucker. This was an amazing trailer that was definitely worth waiting for. I feel like this is probably going to be one of the best theater experiences we've had. This shit looks crazy. It looks phenomenal.
40X, IMAX, Dolby, or do we go basic?
This is not a basic movie. You don't see it basically.
Man, we don't get our tax return until probably around May, so you can't speak too high up.
Now I'm gonna speak highly because whatever we gonna do what we gotta do. Whether we gotta really initiate the Philly Fight Club again or whatever, like motherfuckers gotta do what they gotta do, yo. We gotta get the money for this.
No, I can't. I got my ass whooped last time. Fuck that shit. No, I just got my ribs back. You ain't put me back in that shit for some fucking tickets.
You gotta do what you gotta do for the movie. So listen, if you want the xylophone ribs, if you don't want that, you have to like protect your shit. Cause something gotta be done. We have to afford the highest level of this movie. This is the movie that we have to see in the best possible way. No exceptions. Cause this is a motherfucking day one. And cut.
God damn, no wonder James got signed off on that shit. No wonder he said, yo, this is...
Yeah, that's...
Hey,
that
yo, stop playing.
crazy.
Stop playing. That just threw me for a loop, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Man, that shit looks so good. I'm hoping that, I'm not sure if James is keeping him around, but I'm hoping that Ezra can get his life together, bro.
I mean, from what I heard, they keeping him around. Like,
Yeah,
there's no plans to replace him.
This trailer just made me like him as Flash completely all over again.
Yeah.
Like, that was... I can't believe it. I even had a... That shit even gave me a different feel in my gut. That was like, what am I watching?
It was crazy, man. Like,
don't let me see Christian Bale, nigga.
oh,
No, I'm telling you right now. If I see Christian Bale, I'm getting my book back and I'm leaving the theater. Like when I tell you I'm leaving, I'm getting my shit. Like, okay, this is enough. Y'all trying to give me a stroke.
I think we might see that nigga, yo. I think we might see fucking Keaton.
Arnold, just freeze.
No.
okay,
Just, we're talking about Batman. Him, fucking George Clooney. I think we might see fucking Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, all of them. I think we might see every single one in this joint, yo, in some capacity.
Now, if you don't give me Bale, I'm okay with that. But if you throw George Clooney in there, that's overload. That's too much for me to process at that point. That's like, y'all, man, what the fuck?
I think we're gonna see all of them, man.
What the fuck?
And I don't know, man. If we throwing Zod in this shit, we might see a Henry Cavill cameo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, look.
I think
You might see Henry fighting for.
Yeah, we gonna see something. I don't think they're just gonna completely replace him with Supergirl. I think we're gonna see both of them, which is gonna make this shit even crazier. This might be one of the best movies of the year. Niggas gonna die in the theater, yo. They gonna straight up die in the heart attack, stroke, all that shit.